Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ahmed Kambari and I have one question for you. How much do you think your own lawyer is charging you per hour to review one single contract? What if I What if I told you that with our AI platform, you can do the same thing within 30 seconds for under $10? What if I told you also that law firms are burning around $500 million because of manual contract reviews, while AI can eliminate this overnight? The problem is simple. 40% of lawyers' time are wasted in administrative tasks, and 500 million of dirhams are burned due to manual contract reviews. Also, like legal expertise requires a lot of effort, and legal processes requires a lot of time and effort. But efficiency decreases with volume. This isn't sustainable at all. It's bleeding money from company systems. That's why we made our solution, the Legal Agent, our AI-powered platform that is going to transform the legal processes. We have 4 big advantages in our AI platform. We have AI-powered contract analysis, where you can upload any contracts, and the AI gonna identify any risks related to your contract and also provide you with future legal plan. Also, you have access to specialists, where we provide on-demand expert consultation. We have also World Nation law support, where you have global compliance at your fingertips. Not only this, we have one very important advantage, that local customization. So we are planning to provide your company with the same software running on your local machines to protect your data and protect your privacy. Our AI platform is not just an AI analysis portal. It thinks like a lawyer. It identifies risks like a partner, and it can be scalable like a software. The market opportunity in legal services is massive. It's estimated to be around 1,105 billion globally, with contract lifecycle management market about like 2.96 billion and annual growth rate 5 to 7% annually. So AI here isn't optional. AI here is inevitable. We are trying to monetize our platform for individuals, we're gonna have a normal subscription, and for companies, we're gonna offer them a customized solution where we build the software in their servers and in their machines. Ladies and gentlemen, we are raising $100,000 in order for us to capture this massive market. The vision is simple. We want to equip every legal professional with AI tools that makes him 10x productive. And also, we want to empower users like me, who doesn't understand a lot about legal and contracts, to make it easier for them to deal with contracts and with laws. Investors, the question here isn't whether AI will be able to transform legal practices. The question is, will you own part of company that is leading this transformation? And also, I want you to remember that with Legal Agent, law made simple, justice made accessible. And thank you. Any questions?
Of course. automation and transformation would be really great in this field. I came from a background of finance contract, and I think it take a long time for our legal and our contract team to review the contract. I think
Yeah.
it's really nice.
So I believe your own lawyer is charging you a lot, right?
Yeah, we have our own, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. I think there was just recently something in the news in the US where a court had said, whereas you cannot use AI as your lawyer. I don't know if you heard of this case. It was quite recent. But then again, I think it's definitely part of the future. I think there's a unique component of language that can be incorporated into this because especially when you're dealing with contracts in different languages, you don't really get so much. So I think nowadays AI could definitely play a role in translating the language. Have you incorporated any aspect of having multilingual approach to this, or is it all just going to be in English or in Arabic, or what else is it going to be?
So first of all, we are trying to focus in English, then into Arabic, because we are planning to start in UAE market. But first of all, like with AI, we need to reach kind of an accuracy rate, like till like 90%. Then we will shift to Arabic, our focus into Arabic language.
So can you just explain a little bit to me about, so all the data that goes into the AI platform, where does it store that information in your AI platform, or are you using a model, or are you loaning a model, or are you building a model? So what is it that you're exactly doing?
Yeah, so we are trying to have open source models like Llama from Meta, and we try to fine tuning it. So all data are saved in our platform. But for your own company, if you have a company and you want this service, we can build the whole software for you in your own servers and in your own machines with open source models.
So how do you deal with privacy and confidential issues when you have everything going into an AI software without us knowing really exactly where it's going and how it's generating?
Yeah, now for enterprise solution, everything is on in your servers and machines, so you don't have to worry about the privacy. But for the users, we'll try our best to make it like private, like we'll make end-to-end encryption data, so the data will not leak outside. And we try just the data we are collecting just to improve the efficiency of our platform.
Okay, so when there's an error, who takes responsibility?
Yeah. So for that reason, actually we are trying our best to make our AI models to reach like around 99% of accuracy. But that's why we provide access to specialists, where you can contact on-demand expert consultancy. So what will happen, how we are thinking about it, is you ask the AI, you get the analysis out from the contract. Now you can go and contact any specialist from our platform. And that's going to reduce the amount of time you need to speak to him, because you already understand everything. You'll just share with him what AI showed you, and it's going to take you less time, and he will charge you less, because already AI already helped you with this, especially for users like me who doesn't understand a lot about laws.
Because with AI tools, obviously when you input into an AI tool, you are the one who identifies where the problem is, and then you probe it, and then it corrects itself. Does that make sense? So let's say that we put something into AI.
Yes.
AI, you think, okay, that doesn't sound correct, and then you tell it, and then it corrects itself, saying, oh, I made an error. So how would that work in your platform?
Yeah. So for that reason, we'll try to have some restriction on the AI, where the user can really, if he want to have a more conversational speech with AI, if you want to tell a mistake or not, or just he will get the analysis report and he will deal with it later. So we have two options, whether you want to really have a chat with AI, we have multiple agents, or whether you want just to get the analysis, which is more, let's say, more secure, where with less errors, and try to contact one of our specialists in our platform. Welcome.
I think it's similar to what's happening with ChatGPT at the beginning, yes? We used to trust it 40-50% at the beginning.
Yeah.
I think we are about 90% that whatever comes there, it is correct. So I think it's a tool to assist at the beginning, not to rely on.
Yes.
Then later on, it might be a good tool to rely on.
Yeah.
Fully.
And we are the company which leading this transformation, so we need your investment.
Is there customer, someone like us, or more organizations, B2B, B2C. So for me, this looks like something that you get to property agents, like a property management company would want this support because they could do a lot of the paperwork, a lot of the legal stuff. So who is your target customer at the beginning for stage one?
So for the stage one, we are trying to target the users, the normal users, just to prove to the companies that our solution is reliable. After that, we can approach any company out there if they want to have partnership with us, and we can build the whole solution AI agents in their data centers and servers.
And how would I pay you? Why would I pay you?
Okay, so for
Because I can just put it into like ChatGPT, deep research. How are you going to add value to, and why would I pay you, and how much would I pay you?
yeah. So for company-wise, everything is secure and it is in your own data centers and servers. So you are not using like a ChatGPT or DeepSeek. Your data is not leaked. But for normal users, it's kind of more like customized and niched. So we are focused in legal itself, and we are training our data in UAE laws. It depends on the country we are operating in. That's why you are more niched, and our models are more, fine-tuning into the country that we are targeting.
That's a valid answer. It's a very valid answer because you would pay for something that is specialized in it.
Yes.
You won't just pay for a general model. Which could do it. So I definitely think there's something there. I think I won't say anything more. I'll just say I definitely agree with that answer. That's definitely the right answer for approaching this whole thing, because people will pay for specialized and niche aspects. But have you spoken to any lawyers or any legal entities yet to get some insight from their input that you can?
Yeah. So we are planning to have a partnership. We are still in the initial contacts with a big lawyer company in order for them to help us to assess and evaluate our AI models. This is first, and also from Alhamdulillah, from 42 Abu Dhabi, we have I think 2 companies who contacted us, and they wanted from us to build this solution on them. We're still in the initial stages, and we are really looking forward for this. I think it has a big future.
So
You are,
Yeah.
sorry, you are asking for 100K, so can you let us know what exactly you want to spend that amount?
Yeah, for sure. So we are developers. My team, I'm AI specialist. I have another, my friend is AI. One guy is marketing also. He can do the marketing. He's in Saudi Arabia. He's a Saudi guy, by the way. And we have full back end, full end. So regarding the development, it is just going to cost us on the cloud services. Most of the cost, like maybe 70% of the cost, gonna go for 50% gonna go for marketing, and the remaining 30 to 40% is gonna go to the partnership and operations.
So, Ahmed, have you compared your solution with the one existing for the Ministry of Justice, that they are also using AI?
Yes, I compared it to whatever ministry has provided, but for us we are more like general. It will start in UAE, but it's gonna works in Syria, it's gonna work in Saudi Arabia. It can be customized, depends on the models, and it's like enterprise. Also, the second important thing about us, it's like you can upload the contract and analyze it for you. It is not just you are checking the laws. Like whatever contract you have, you upload it, and it can identify any risk and also provide you with a future legal plan.
Thank you.